Hello, good evening, how are you doing? It's time for a live stream, a YouTube live stream. Hello, it's good to see you. I hope you are well. Let me know if everything is okay with the stream. It looks okay my end. I'll just chat to myself for a bit. Yay! Rob, good to see you. Yet another month flew by. It did. And it less time than usual between our YouTube streams as well, which makes it seem even quicker. That was the word, quicker. Good evening, Phil. How are you doing? Yeah, it came round fast. Only about 3 weeks since our last live stream because of the computer incident of 2021. So yes, it's good to see you again. It's like old times. Every 3 weeks. I think back in the day it was every 3 weeks before I went to monthly, because sometimes it went to every 5 weeks. But now we're a set date, first Monday of the month, and things are far better. Stream audio and captions are okay. That's good. There's always a slightly bigger delay with Twitch streams. It's 10 seconds. I think YouTube it's a slightly longer. So I always get unnerved by the first 20 seconds or so where I have no evidence anywhere that anything is happening. So that's always a bit awkward. How have you been since last we spoke? Yes, how have you been since last we spoke? I have been good. What happened today? I did some admin stuff and I watched the Olympics and I had a shower and I played Sims. That's what's happened today for me. Getting ready for a new boiler. That's been the thing that's been going on. Yes, fingers crossed for your internet connection, Phil, exactly. Phil has been having some internet issues. So fingers crossed you'll be okay. Why am I talking in this accent? Last I knew you played Sims. Yes, I have played Sims twice today. I played on Twitch, which we did this morning, and then I also played this afternoon for about an hour. My off-stream game. So there you go. See, you see, it was a correct statement that I have played Sims since last we spoke, because I've played Sims again. Going through one of my Sims phases at the moment. I go through them. I go through my Sims phases. When I'm having fun with a character, I want to keep putting them through life. Boiler repairman will arrive soon, yes. Well, boiler replacement. Getting a whole new boiler. 2 cows. I have no cows currently. And I have no chickens in my other game. I'm growing fruit trees this time round. We've just moved house. And it's quite a big house. And I was like, this is a lot. I'm going to grow fruit trees. So we'll move to a cow or possibly a llama at a later date. But for now, fruit trees are my jam in my off-stream Sims game. For those who don't know, there's a new Sims expansion where you can have cows and llamas and chickens, and it's a whole fun time. And also, fruit and veg, plants. Fruit trees seems easier to look after, yeah. And it's the only thing that I haven't done yet of the new things. So I'm doing fruit. I have plantain and apple. You don't have to muck out a fruit tree. No, you're right. Hopefully it'll be easier to look after. Do need pruning. They do need pruning. Yep. They do require some work, indeed. But it's been a good day. And I watched the Olympics. I watched a whole volleyball game today, which is always good. And it was a 4-setter as well. Do they? I believe so. They need looking after or they die. Just wrote you a comment. Yes, I just saw the notification, Rob, before I went live. I will reply. But thank you for the comment. Yes, a riddle. I don't know what I can't figure it out yet, Rob. I'm gonna have a think, but I can't figure it out. More volleyball, anything else? What else did I watch today? So I watched volleyball. I watched a little bit of equestrian. Oh, I watched gymnastics. I watched the women's floor. That's what I did. I knew there was something. And then I watched the start of another volleyball match. So yeah, that's mainly what I did today. My first little bit of equestrian, but I didn't watch much. I watched maybe 3 horses worth of equestrian. And I watched about 6 people's worth of gymnastics women's floor. And 1.5 matches worth of volleyball. That's the amounts in the official measurements of those sports. Those are definitely the official measurements. Mostly watching the women's weightlifting. I somehow managed to miss all of the women's weightlifting. I heard that it was really, really good. I have a system where if there's something that I don't fancy watching, I go to the iPlayer and I watch some of the highlights from the previous day. So maybe I'll get to see some of the weightlifting tomorrow. It's how I saw the BMX and some of the swimming. I forget what that's called, Rob. Rhythmic gymnastics, right? That's always fun. I haven't seen any. Is it on yet? It might not be on yet. Maybe it starts after the gymnastics ends. So it'll be the tail end of the Olympics. I'll have to keep an eye out for it, because you're right, that's always good. I like the one with the ball. I always think the ball one looks very impressive. Feel like you've done well with volleyball. Yes. I'm not bad. I've made about a match every couple of days. And we're at the quarterfinal stage now, so I'm hoping that I'll have access to more matches on Eurosport now that we're at the pointy end of the tournament. I've been doing is watching the highlights, yeah. Highlights are good. Sometimes I prefer that, because sometimes when there's a really good race on, you just want to see the race, you know? And with the highlights, you can just see the race. You don't have to have all the preamble. You don't have to have the or the commentators talking. You don't have to have the pundits talking. You can just watch the race and then be done. So many talented people in the world. I'm sure you have many talents, Phil. All have many talents. Yes, when they're thrown and caught. So good. Molly, good to see you. How have you been today? I hope you've had a good one so far. Little fast forwarding, yeah. It's so easy to do. I tried to do that a little bit in the BMX, the racing BMX, the one on the course, but I kept pressing play mid-race, so I gave up on that and I just waited. I just waited for the bits between the races, because they have like one heat and then there's a little wait and then they have another heat and then so on and so on. So I tried to fast forward and it didn't work. I didn't get my timings right. The BMX was so good, yes. So far I've only managed to see the women's freestyle and the race style, and I can't remember what the race style is called. They really go for it, and they crash out, they do. Yeah, the BMX has been amazing. I've really enjoyed it. Have parts of me that are burning and aching I didn't even know I had. Oh no, after starting in a new job. After a year of YouTube and mostly sitting. Oh no. Bit of a shock to the system, Moley. I'm sure you'll get back into the swing of things in no time. But yeah, congrats on the job. That's awesome. Yes, I am well, thank you. I am well. I'm on my holidays, my Olympic holidays. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sure that when I go back to commuting, I'm gonna have a time of it for a bit. With men's freestyle, they do like 4 somersaults. One guy ever made his bike somersault without him. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to find that. I'll have to find that. I'll have to find that one. Maybe I'll find it. I haven't seen it on the iPlayer. Named, anyway. Yeah, I hope you are fun at work, Moley, as Rob says. Always a bit of a steep learning curve. Yay, I hope the new job goes well too. Dragon, hi, how are you today? How are you doing? Screaming guinea fowls. They wander around the farm I work by. Peacocks also wandered by, as did many mouthy chickens. Wow, that's pretty cool. Excellent neighbours. Interesting neighbours. Never a dull moment. That sounds really cool. I don't think I've ever heard a guinea fowl. You've had a chill day. That's good, Dragon. Me too. I've had a pretty chill day. That's good. It's good to see you. I have a cow in Sims, which is different to peacocks in real life. But yes, a small farm dog called Bob seemed very unimpressed with me being there. Or hopefully you'll be firm friends in no time. A whole menagerie is there to greet you, Moley. It's pretty cool. I don't have any pets, no pets at all. I'm not really a pet person. I feel like I'd get too stressed and worried about them. You will love me, that's my new mission, yes. Your new mission. Make the dog love you. That's perfect. Why are we suddenly... Why is suddenly cows? I am not an expert at looking after cows. Do I have some reading in mind? I'm planning on reading Hank Green's book. Hank Green, a very something endeavour. A Beautifully Foolish Endeavour. I'm planning on reading that with Carolyn in September. So that's the next book I'll be reading. I still haven't finished The Priory of the Orange Tree. I haven't read it in months at this point. Discworld Discourses was, something I did for many reasons, and one of the reasons was to get me back into reading. And it did, but it turned out that it got me back into reading Discworld and only Discworld, because I'm still, now I have finished Discworld Discourses, not reading. So I need to get back into this. Carolyn on who's sometimes in chat here and on Twitch will be reading Molly and Bob, the new series on BBC One. That sounds perfect. The next big hit. September reading, yes. For Peacock does the tails display thing behind the cows on the farm. I'm so tweeting you a picture of cow with impressive plumage. Please, yes, definitely, please do. Have to go, bye. See you, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Yeah, that is an excellent idea. Please do that, Molly. Please do that. I'll be very happy. It would make my day. Looking forward to the return of the So Kawaii box openings. Yay! I am too. I am too. I really like doing those unboxing videos. I found them really fun. And not just because, you know, I got some cool stuff. But I just really liked making them. It was a fun video to film and edit. So yes, I'm looking forward to them returning. They are returning this month. And there will not be a video up on YouTube this week unless the So Kawaii box comes, in which case I might have the So Kawaii box video up. Because I have an issue with sound due to aforementioned boiler replacement happening. So this week and possibly the start of next week are going to be very difficult to film stuff. But if So Kawaii box comes, I'll have to make special arrangements because I can't wait that long to open a So Kawaii box. So there won't be a video next week, and no, there won't be a video this week on YouTube, I'm afraid, and possibly next week due to the issue, but hopefully next week. But if So Kawaii comes, it will. Only last a few hours. I hope so, Rob. I hope so. Carolyn will be joining us shortly. Yay! The look Bob gave me as he trotted by was like he had just noticed some oil in a puddle. Bob has an attitude. My work cut out, I think. No, you've got this, Molly. You've got this. What do dogs like? We can help you. How can we convince Bob that you are his best friend? Treats. They like it when you... Don't dogs like it when you're sort of happy? They get all excited. Stop motion of boiler being fitted. I'm not gonna, no. I think you mean time lapse. But no. I'm afraid I'm not gonna do that, Phil. Silent boiler replacement group. Yeah. But don't worry, I'll be back on YouTube soon enough. I'll be back on YouTube. Time-lapse films, yeah, a time-lapse film can be fun. But I'm not going to become a boiler time-lapse film YouTube channel, I'm afraid. You knew, I knew I meant something. Yes, well. It's a nice fast forward play. It's a nice idea, Phil, but I think I'm just gonna leave the plumber to it and just sit and watch the Olympics and wait for normal sound to return to life. I'll be patient and then make videos afterwards. There must be something we can do. I want to make my normal content. I want to make those things. The Lego builds, yes. Those are the time lapses you're getting, okay? That I'll have to do. It's the best I can offer you for a time lapse. But yes, I'll be a little quiet on YouTube. I'll be okay on Twitch because that's in the evening. But on YouTube I'll be a little quiet. But it's all good. I'll be back soon. I've been so quiet on YouTube and I don't like it, but There'll always be those periods and I'll always return, so it's all good. Meccano, I haven't. I have seen it, but I have not. Can't spell it. It's spelt like that, isn't it? I thought it was spelt like that. I might be wrong. It's the one where there's, like, long stick bits, right? And they're mechanized. When visiting my younger sister's family, I have pet 2 dogs at the same time. Wow. Such luxury, Rob. That sounds great. YouTube put a red line under it. Ah. Time-lapse and analog log because reasons. You need nuts and bolts. Do you want me to become a time-lapse channel as well, Molly? Oh dear. Yeah, I think I'll stick to me normal stuff. If you don't mind, everyone, if you don't mind. More coming soon. Could time-lapse yourself filming a time-lapse? I could. That would be interesting. Oh, I have started watching The Watch, so there might be a new Discworld Discourses coming in the next couple of months, depending on how quickly I finish The Watch. I'm very interested to see what that video will be like. Not really. I like your book reviews. Yay! Watched the Discord one from 6 years ago, a couple of days ago, and I have to ask, have you considered aging? That's very kind, Molly, and I have considered aging, but I decided that in hindsight it wasn't for me. Remembered what time-lapse is. I feel like I want to talk about it too much. Yep. I've noticed that, Phil. I've noticed that. Yay. Well, maybe when I finish reading this book in September, I'll make another book review. Let's see if that gets me back into book reviews. It's YouTube, it blurs the image. That's true. That's true. Cameras are notoriously very forgiving. Yep. Shots fired. Yep. I mean, because of them, we just can't see them. Okay. Dear me, Phil, you're living on the edge. Dear. I'll be happy to make a new Discord Discourses. There you go. Rob can stay. Feel like compliments require a balance or things get lopsided. Oh, I see. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Did you get to watch any of The Watch yet? Yes, I have seen 2 episodes of The Watch. I watched... Crikey, this sentence is becoming more ridiculous by the moment. I watched the first 2 episodes of The Watch last night, and I'm watching the 3rd episode of The Watch tonight. So yes, I already have thoughts, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm on episode 3. I'm on episode 3 tonight. Movie plans, Rob? But I'm very happy to be able to see the watch. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to. Did you enjoy what you've seen so far? I enjoyed bits of it, but I was disappointed in bits as well. So I'm very, very ambivalent about the show, basically, at the moment, which is the main reason why I'm interested to see what my final video review of it will be, because I am so deeply confused. Because some things I liked, and some things I found funny, and some of the characterization I enjoyed, and some of the vibes. Like, I feel like it's a show with quite distinctive vibes, and I like most of those vibes. But then also there were quite a few things where I was like, why is that way? So, we will see. Watch the watch by watching my watch. Oh dear. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I recommend checking it out. If you, it's worth checking out and seeing what you think, I'd say. Like, it's tempting to just give it a wide berth because of, you know, all of the, criticism. But, you know, it's worth seeing for yourself. Started watching The War of the Worlds on Stars, and being that I was getting so cross at some of the characters' decisions, I really should sort my grumpy old life out and remember it's fiction. Exactly. It's all fiction, it's all supposed to be fun and entertaining, and we should enjoy it. And take the good things that we like and just leave the rest. Indeed. Is that The War of the Worlds with, Rafe Spall? And Eleanor Tomlinson? Or is it a different War of the Worlds? It's been a while since I've watched an adaptation. I almost forgot how to say adaptation. It's a while since I've watched an adaptation of War of the Worlds. Series with that bloke out of Usual Suspects in. Gabriel Byrne. Ah, okay, I think it might be a different... Let's have a look. Gabriel Byrne. Oh, so it's a different one. It's a different one. So both from 2019, but two separate versions of War of the Worlds. That's very confusing. I like the premise so far, but the decision making makes me annoyed. I feel like the decision making in the original novel as well could leave something to be desired from what I remember from when I read it. Gabriel Byrne, Daisy Edgar Jones. I haven't seen this one. Stephen Campbell Moore's in it. That's pretty cool. My first War of the Worlds experience was that 50s movie with the flying saucers. I think my first would have been that Tom Cruise film. And I think after that, not linked to that, but at a period of time after I saw that film, I read the book. And then there was a BBC adaptation. I think it was BBC, it might have been ITV. In 2019, I guess, that I watched. I think that must have been the one with Rafe Spall. And I think that's my entire experience with the War of the Worlds. So and the musical. Yes, of course, the musical. I saw the musical live version and it was amazing. I've always loved the musical one. Yes. I've seen the musical live as well, and it was really, really great. It's weird. It's one of those shows where I really liked it, but I just can't remember the music afterwards. You know, you get shows like that. It's one of those for me. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It's worth listening to the soundtrack if you can, of the musical version. It is good. I saw that one a while back that had Liam Neeson as a sort of hologram. Saw it in the theatre in London. French production, the one I'm on about. Speed read the subtitles so I can pretend I fully understand French. Ah, so it's in French. That's cool. That's so cool. Oh yes, I very much enjoy reading subtitles as well and pretending that I'm very good at languages. Most of the classic sci-fi titles I saw the movies first. Yeah, it's a good way of getting into the books. Oh, in English too, set in both France and London. Oh, I see. I see. That's cool. I'm not sure if it doesn't look like has it been on in the UK? Let me have a wee look. I'm sure everybody definitely wants to be sitting here watching me look at Wikipedia. Oh, it's on Disney Plus. It came on Disney Plus on the 16th of July. So not that long ago. Okay. It's on Disney Plus. On the Disney Channel. Okay. If I see it, I'll put it in my watch list. I got Disney Plus for another year. I was, umming and ahhing about whether to extend it, but I did. I wanted to see all the Marvel shows. Though I watched Loki already. Season 2 is 3 episodes in, 8 episodes in the first season. Ah, cool. That's cool. So it must be a reimagining then, if it can be ongoing. Most adaptations are rather loose ones, like the 60s Time Machine, yeah. Sometimes the loose adaptations are my favourite, though. You know, when it's a very different take on the story. I like that. So I'm interested to see what I think at the end of the watch. You know? Because I tend to like loose adaptations, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just too precious about Sam Vimes. Although, to be fair, I quite like the portrayal of Sam Vimes in this. Yes, I heard about that, Rob. A similar concept, planet invasion, but that's about it. A bit like the Tom Cruise film, right, which was not very similar to the book at all, but just had the concept of alien invasion. I will look it up. But yeah, I liked Loki, but I found Loki very confusing, and I was surprised that I found it confusing, because I tend to quite like stories that play around with time. But yeah, I got very overwhelmed by Loki, which was a shame. So I wanted so much to love it. I still thought it was good, though. But I did prefer Falcon and the Winter Soldier. By quite a lot, I think. The multiverse idea. Yeah, there were lots of really fun things in Loki to do with the multiverse. Is there a book you would like to see made into a movie? Can't cancel Disney Plus because of the book of Boba Fett and all the other cool things in the pipeline regarding Star Wars and Marvel. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it, Molly? It's hard. I'm trying to think, Phil. I mean, obviously I want to see a 41 film adaptation of the entire Discworld series. Really, really good one. So many books are made into movies, though it's difficult for me to think of a book that I've read that either hasn't already been in a movie or is an option to be one. I'd like to see Orcs books made into a movie. Want that, please, and thank you. No, let's anybody can answer any question. If anybody has any books that they want made into a movie, this is the place to put in your requests. That would keep a film studio going for a while, yep. Indeed. I feel like it probably isn't going to happen. Somehow, Orcs by Stan Nichols. 6 books so far, and I bloomin' likes them as they focus on the Orc warband. Wow, that sounds cool. Orcs. Stan Nichols. We're getting Dune soon. We are. 1999. Looks really cool. I need to get back to reading. Hi Zaranis, I am streaming on YouTube, I am. That is definitely what I am doing. It's good to see you. Carolyn! Good to see you! So I'm late, I overslept. Now my computer is being slow to load. Oh no! It's good to see you in any form. Even with slow loading. Thought you only stream on Twitch. I only stream games on Twitch, but I stream chat once a month for an hour on YouTube. So there's a significantly smaller amount of live streaming on YouTube. But I do it. But I mainly stream on Twitch. I mainly do videos on YouTube. But it's nice to have a little chatty stream every now and then on the old YouTubes. Shall watch Dune with an open mind and ignore all the slavering girls. Slavery. Okay. I wondered, merely. I've read the first Dune book, but I can't remember much about it. So I'll be interested to watch the film. Might be shattered by HBO. We're talking about books that we would like to see adapted into films. I'm having a lot of trouble with the word adapt and adapted and adaptation today. Oh yes, hope you're feeling better, Carolyn. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better. Hope you get the computer to behave itself. Yeah. These computers. The Very Hungry Caterpillar would be an amazing disaster movie. Can you imagine the special effects? It would be quite something. You are feeling better. Yay! You made a Dune review vid. I did, didn't I? And now I can barely remember the book. This has happened a few times that I have had to re-watch my own review video to remind me what I thought of the book. Because sometimes I get comments on old book reviews and they might ask me something specific about the book or a theme or a character, and I cannot remember the book or my thoughts on it, and I have to re-watch my review in the hope of refreshing my memory enough to be able to answer the comment. So sorry if you've ever commented on an old book review and got a very lackluster reply due to my poor memory. Want more Sky adaptations on Discworld? Yes, that's what I would like too. The Sky adaptations of Discworld were so good. I was happy with them. Yeah, I want. You know, we need more Moist von Lipwig at the very least. We did the first one and then stopped. There's more. Sky, what are you doing? Why did you stop? Amazing. Yeah, they should do more of those. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Definitely. I'd like to see the Tiffany Aching story made into film. I would happily be an extra as a wee free man. I feel like... Am I imagining this? I know that Amazing Morris is being a film, right? But I feel like there's something in the back of my mind about the Tiffany Aching series. Something happening with the Tiffany Aching series. Have I imagined this? But yes, the Tiffany Aching story would that would be so great. As just a series of wonderful, wonderful films. Finally watched Going Postal because I was too impatient to wait to read the book. Yeah, I think that's perfectly reasonable, Carolyn. It's so good. Crivens, indeed. Is there another book series you can read and review like you did the Discworld ones? I don't think there is. I can't remember loving a series as much as I love Discworld. Want more Charles Dance as Vetinari? Charles Dance was very good as Vetinari. Definitely. Philip K. Dick novels and stories are good for adaptation too. Yeah, there's been quite a few Philip K. Dick adaptations. Trying to think if there's anything on my bookcase. I'm trying to look at it surreptitiously in my background. I feel like Hank Green's books will be adapted at some point. They'd be quite adaptable, I think, as films. Don't mind admitting I cried while reading The Shepherd's Crown. Well, me too. At the start and the end, I think. Shepherd's Crown was good. I was really happy with Shepherd's Crown and what it did. So good at either bad or morally questionable, yeah. And his voice as well is just so good for Vetinari. So good. And he didn't have the hair either in the film, did he? He didn't have the black swept back hair, if I remember correctly. But even without him looking like how you would imagine Vetinari, I think he was still great. Or have I imagined this, and did he actually look a lot like Vetinari in the film? Can't remember. Now I'm going to cry at Shepherd's Crown. Good Omens 2 is coming, yes! And John Finnemore is involved, right? I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what they do with Good Omens 2. I really enjoyed the first one. The Green Knight is getting good reviews. Oh, cool. Is that kind of my opinion? Yeah, I hope you enjoy it when you read it. It's a good book. He had the right facial hair, but not the hair. Never read it. Really enjoyed the series. Good Omens. Yeah, I read Good Omens. I think the new series will be new in the sense that I think that the old series ended with the book. So I'm really excited to see what they do. And I love John Finnemore as a writer. I recommend John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme and Cabin Pressure. Can't wait. Shelley, good to see you. How are you today? I hope you've had a good day. Michael Sheen and David Tennant are treasures and should be protected at all costs. Completely agree. They were amazing. They were so amazing. Such a good adaptation. I thought that the radio adaptation was, amazing and couldn't be. It was like the best possible adaptation. But then the TV adaptation was just as good. Loved it. I think Neil Gaiman said that the content for Good Omens 2 was based on what he and Terry Pratchett had for an idea for a second book, but it never got written. That's so exciting, Carolyn. I'm so interested. I can't wait. Books you would like to see made into a film or series? Indeed, that's the topic. I love the Good Omens book. So good. I found it quite a quick read as well. If you're feeling put off by the length, I wouldn't worry too much. Have you seen any of the Discworld animated cartoons? I have not. I have one of the graphic novels, but I've never seen any of the animations. Still a bit sad that Colin Morgan wasn't Newt in the show, but Jack Whitehall did a good job. Yeah, he did. But yes, I mean, I'm always up for Colin Morgan being in things. But yes, that is true. But yeah, Jack Whitehall was good. And Charlotte Ritchie, right? She was in the audio adaptation. I thought she was great too. But I did like the character of Anathema Device in the series, the TV show. He was so good as Newt in the radio version. He was. Yeah, I really recommend checking out the audio version, by the way. If you haven't got that already from my waxing lyrical about it. All of the Neil Gaiman audio adaptations are awesome. Oh, my chat's disconnected. Watch the extended versions of Aliens today. Still a remarkable movie. I'm going to admit to you, don't tell anyone, but I've never seen an Alien film. But don't tell anyone. I'm afraid my chat is currently disconnected. It's trying to reconnect, so I'm sorry if you're saying anything. It's connected now. Didn't recognise the actress who played her in the show, no. I didn't either, but I did like her. My chat is back. Do not worry, do not be afeared. I have returned. Well, I never left, but you have returned to me. My end. The radio version of Anansi Boys isn't available here and it makes me so sad. Oh no! There's going to be an adaptation of that, isn't there? Yeah, the Anansi Boys adaptation was really good. That is a shame, Carolyn. Maybe it will be available in the future? It's one of the more recent ones, isn't it? I feel like I only heard it a couple of years back. Fell asleep during Alien, so I have no idea how they got rid of the aliens. Not sure if it's a fan film or not, but there's a good Cohen the Barbarian short on YouTube. Yes, I've seen that. That was fun. I think it was a fan film. I've only watched an hour of Alien 3 because Charles Dance was in it. No interest in the movies otherwise. Okay. So I feel like I'm less alone in not having seen an Alien film than I thought. Prime is making a Nancy Boys. There you go. I knew... Back of the mind. And I couldn't bring it to the fore. Yeah, that should be great. I'm excited. Alien and Aliens, excellent horror sci-fi. Don't do horror if I can avoid it. Yeah, I don't do much horror. I less actively avoid it and more just don't choose to watch it that often, if that makes sense. If there was an Aliens movie, then it suggests they didn't get rid of the alien in the first movie. Ah, is it a spoiler then that there's an Aliens movie? Aliens 3 is the first of the bad parts in the series. Ah. Maybe I'll see an alien film at some point. Oh crikey, it's near the end of the stream. The last time I looked it was like 7:15 and now it's 5 to 8. Let me know if there's anything you want me particularly to chat about before the end. Otherwise I will continue to rabbit on about films and books and Terry Pratchett and the Olympics. Not a fan of jump scares and horror. Wouldn't recommend Alien to you, Carolyn or Phil. I'm not so bad. I prefer, like, the BBC at Christmas often does some sort of horror TV series. And I watch them quite often and I enjoy them. But I guess it's just not my choice of genre. Alright, it's all good, Carolyn. There'll always be more. More in the future. I have seen Galaxy Quest. Yes, it is brilliant. I agree. Do like horror, but I have to be in the mood for it. Like films where everyone is having a lovely time. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure there are many films like that. No. I'm not sure it would be very exciting. It would be fun for us to talk about who we want to be in a movie version of The Absolutely Remarkable Thing after we read it. Yes! That would be fun. Let's do that. Bloody gore scenes. Ugh. Naive super. Nothing dramatic. Ooh. I'm not an exciting person. It's all go, Phil. You certainly watch enough exciting and dramatic and gory video games. It's still good and entertaining. That sounds fun, Shirley. Norwegian book. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I always end up yawning in my YouTube streams in the evenings. I get so tired on a Monday evening. I was about to say that it's weird that I get more tired in the YouTube streams than in the Twitch evening streams. But I don't think that's true. I regularly yawn in the Twitch streams. And also I stream early morning on Monday as well. So I feel like it's not actually that weird. I watch your Walking Dead streams from behind the sofa with my hands on a pillow. Love the bit of ASMR we get when you look something up. Oh, the keyboard noises. Clickety clackety keyboard. I love this keyboard. I love the sounds it makes. And I do type very loudly. If you want me to type some more, feel free to ask me to type something and I'll do it for you. Oh, it's near the end of the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I hope you've had fun. I hope I wasn't too boring in me chat about the Olympics and stuff. Type loudly too. Yeah. I'm heavy-handed, you know, with the keyboard. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, Shelley. Thanks for hanging out. Just stay away from The Walking Dead. I love the series, but I'm, the TV series, but I'm not up to date with it at all. I have to catch up. I mean, I have Disney Plus, so in theory I can do that now. But yay, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to go watch Only Connect now and then watch The Watch. And then watch Haikyuu. It's going to be good. I'll be back on Twitch tomorrow. As I mentioned earlier on in the stream, I'm afraid there won't be a YouTube video this week. There may be a YouTube video next week. Currently, well, about to be getting a new boiler fitted. Going to be a lot of noise. I might just wait it out and worry about videos afterwards. joking about the YouTube blowing thing. It's all good, Phil. But yes, I'll be back on YouTube soon. And thanks for, you know, your patience while my videos have been slightly more sporadic than I would like. Stay splendid to you too, Molly. Good luck with Bob, Mouse of Mousington. A pleasure to see you, Molly. Yay, good to see you too, Carolyn. I'm going to watch Only Connect while I have lunch. Oh, cool. We'll be Only Connect twins. Awesome. Enjoy Only Connect. Thank you, Rob. I will. So yes, thank you for hanging out. My next YouTube live stream will be the first Monday of September. September is next month. Anyway, I will see you here on YouTube in the first week of September, and I'm sure there'll be videos here on YouTube before then, so hopefully see you there, and see you on Twitch as usual. Yes, do keep us updated on the Bob Quest. Do keep us updated, Bowley. Always happy to get pictures as well of any interesting peacocks. But yes, enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company, watching and in the chat. 6th of September is apparently the YouTube stream. Thank you, Rob. This year has gone by so fast. It's ridiculous, Carolyn. I have no idea how it's happened. But also really slowly. I feel like last month was really slow. But yet it's still August and September is soon. I don't understand. I feel like it's even worse than last year. Last year flew by. This year flew by. But for me, it's also gone really slow at the same time. Anyway, see you in all of the places. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I will see you very soon. Take care. Stay safe and well. Bye.